What's going on, everybody? It's JB here, just outside, just doing a bit of shopping before work. Just coming on to do a quick review of Burnley 0, Manchester United 2. Disappointed, really. Didn't really give it a go last night, Burnley. I felt we could have beaten Manchester United last night. They didn't have to work hard for it, unfortunately. Which, you know, I mean, United will be happy they've won the game and they move into the top 5. Good luck to them. They're not a bad side, really, even with Ollie behind the wheel. But I think Sean Johnson's losing control of his wheel at Burnley, I'm afraid. Not that I'd like to say anything, but I think he's been found out as Burnley manager. It's the same old turgid 4-4-2, same predictable one-ball tactics, and teams have sure enough found us out. Everton found us out big time on the game I covered on Boxing Day, and now Manchester United have done the same on our own pitch, believe it or not. I'm frustrated, I'm annoyed, and again, the first half we never even bothered to bloody try. It was just one of those unfortunate things where it just, whatever happened, we weren't going to test them. Dyche just spoke, well, let's keep it tight at the back, let's park the damn bus, and you know, and unfortunately we've paid the price, because we've tried to sit so deep. They should have been in front before that. Martial had one kicked off the line, Rashford hit the post, so it wasn't as if United weren't making chances, because we were allowing them to. And you know, this is Manchester United you're playing against. If you can't get yourselves up for a big game against Manchester United, then you shouldn't be in the game. You shouldn't be playing the game. And that's how it felt. It was disappointing, it was annoying, it was turgid, it was horrible. The first half performance was just stinking from Burnley. It's almost as if, here you go United, have a go on us. And exactly, just before half time it happened. Charlie Taylor, who I've always said he's a great player, he made a massive mistake here. Now, any normal player would have booted it out. No, Taylor tried to be too damn clever with it, and he's lost the ball. Pereira's mustered him out fairly. Ball's gone across, and Martial's got a one-on-one with Pope, and Pope, he stuck it past Pope. To be fair, it's a great finish from Martial. You can't knock him for that. It was a great finish. So we're going half-time 1-0 down for our own absolute piece of stupidity. And let's face it, it was stupidity that cost us there. I don't think there's much doubt about that. They come out second half, we're playing a little bit better, we're creating one or two hard chances, but again, we're not testing the hair enough at the point. And then we get a failure set pieces where we trouble United a little bit. At the end of it, at the climax of which Will Barza hits this 25 yard thunderbolt with his right foot, and he's hit it so well, and it's a shot on target for us. I'm going to touch on the shots on target in a moment, because it's a concern right now. David De Gea shows why he's worth the money he is and what he's earning. You know, he's not been, you know, he's had a quiet night up until that point, and yet he's made a world-class save. And then I felt we could have had a penalty near the end. There was half appeals for handball. I felt it was a handball. VAR obviously didn't agree. And then United score for Rashford, and that's it, the game's up. But with all due respect to Manchester United, we were poor. We didn't give United a game, and that's annoying. As a supporter of Burnley, we're the underdogs. We had nothing to lose last night, and we could have gone for it. But again, Sean Dyche, he's too cautious, he's too concerned. You know, we need to reinvest in. Sean Dyche and Mike Garlick don't seem to be wanting to reinvest in the squad, which is a concern for me, a big concern, because if this squad, and let's be fair, we're not blessed with pace. Dwight McNeil's probably our best paciest player that we've got. It's a frustration, and Dyche just plays the same old tactics. There's no plan B from Sean. I don't want him to leave because he's done so many great things for the club, but it's going to come to that point again, like this time last year when we were beaten by Everton by 1, where we're going to call for the manager's head. it's the players didn't try. Henrik looked out of sorts. You know, we're giving balls away, too many loose passes, and it's, you know, and Dyche comes out in interviews, oh, there was aspects of the play that was pleasing. I didn't see, apart from Bardsley's shot, I didn't see anything to suggest that there was any part of our play last night that was pleasing. It just looked completely predictable. And Manchester United, in fairness to them, picked us off at will, and we made it too easy for them, and that's unacceptable. Totally and utterly unacceptable. You can't do that against the big teams. Our record this season against the top six is woeful. I know we're Burnley, and I know we're not expected to rip up drinking violence in the division. I know we'll beat the other. There might be a case that we'll beat the other teams and stay up, but there's a lot of sides now at the bottom starting to win. Watford, they've taken 7 points from the last 9 available under Nigel Pearson. They're coming right up the Strasser. Villa won the other day. Norwich should have won last night. So teams at the bottom are now starting to get their acts together, and here's us, arrogant Burnley. We've lost 2 games where we should have done better in. 3 really when you consider the Bournemouth shot. And the shots on target is an issue. We've managed in 3 games of football a paltry 2 shots on target. Now granted, we won with the 1 shot against Bournemouth, header from Rodriguez, but in the last 2 games, not good enough. The last 3 games as a whole, they've not been good enough, and Burnley Sean Dyche needs to wake up and smell the coffee. And it doesn't help by hitting that long ball after long ball after long ball. There was 22,000 on the turf last night. We paid good money to watch a game of football. What they didn't pay good money for was to see 70-yard young long balls high up into the frigging stratosphere, and that is not acceptable. So, message to Sean Dyche: come up with a plan B, or just go, because it's your tactics. You see, it's the same old tactics, and it's now becoming very boring and very, very predictable. You need to sort it out, or ship out. And Mike Garlick, get some chuffing money spent in January, otherwise we'll be sinking like a stone to the bottom, like an anchor. I don't want us to get relegated, but I certainly want us to. But I certainly don't want to see us get beat every week without any fight. And there was no fight last night. There was nothing pleasing about that performance. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you subscribe to the channel, if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. If you have subscribed and you haven't got the notifications, all you've got to do is hit that notification bell and tell me what you think, what Burnley need to do in January. Do we need to spend a bit? Do we need extra? Do we need new faces? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.